Join Stella Academy, Goa's best coaching for IIT, JEE and medical exam preparation. Best online learning experience only at Stella Online Courses. Call us now.
During the lockdown, Goa Police has not only implemented the lockdown strictly, but it has also helped the needy person. We have SP North Goa, Utkrist Prasoon, to talk about his journey during this 40 days lockdown. Sir, one side, not only you had responsibility to implement the lockdown strictly, but you had also responsibility to help the person in distress. How did you do this?
Actually, when the lockdown was implemented, we also thought that there may be some persons who, especially the migrant laborers, who may be in distress, who need their help, and there are other, not only them, but there are other people also. For example, senior citizens, whose safety is always an issue. So in an emergency like this, their safety becomes all the more important. So we took this as an initiative to find out with regards to migrant laborers, in what all pockets they are in individual police stations, and thereafter I tasked all my police inspectors to visit each of these pockets and make a list of places where they are, and identify one person with whom they can coordinate about it on a daily basis. So we daily contacted them to ask them without any whether they are without any kind of essential needs or something which is not there, which they are not able to get, and we made sure that we coordinate this with our district administration, because we had several things like the food helpline and other things which were coming up to provide for the food and food delivery. So, and also there were some local initiatives done by the NGOs. So we made sure that these people who did not have who had requirement, their requirements are met. On the other hand, as I said before, senior citizens, we made it as a regular drive to visit them weekly or once or twice a week, in which one of our beat staff will go and visit them and find out about their health, about their well-being, whether they are fine or not, whether there's something which it's not something like that which they require and they are not able to get. And wherever they had any need, we made sure that that is provided to them.
In other states, we have seen that there was a lot of chaos when migrants were sent by train. How did you manage in your area?
We actually planned this 2 days in advance. We had a plan of where the migrant laborers will be, when they will be called and where they will be holding them. And we had an approximate figure also based on the train capacity to expect the number of people who would be coming. So we made a detailed deployment plan with regards to the terrain where the railway station is, and also about the logistic component, that how the transportation of migrants from the holding areas to the railway stations railway station right up to the railway coach, up to the seat, will take place. And we deployed staff accordingly. So it happened in a very systematic way, in which whenever these persons who had to travel, they reached the railway station, the railway platform, our staff accompanied them right up to the platform to make sure that there's no confusion. And as you may have seen yesterday, it happened in a very swift basis. And we also made coordination meetings with the railway staff, also with the RPF staff, and also with the railway management staff who were coordinating this exercise about their departure. We told them about our needs and what practical difficulties we can face them, and we also coordinated and made sure that they accordingly implemented them. So it was very helpful. We could received a lot of, I would really appreciate the railways, Konkan Railways, for coordinating with us, and that helped a lot in making sure that there is no chaos yesterday, and thankfully it happened successfully.
North Goa touches with Sindhudurg district of Maharashtra and Belgaum district of Karnataka, which are a bit affected with COVID-19. So how you are managing the check post? And there are so many speculation and fear that some people may enter through unauthorized way. How you are monitoring these things?
As you said, that we cannot let our guard down right now when we don't when Goa is amongst the green zone districts. This Sindhudurg is, and for example, an orange zone district, which too they have had 2 recent cases. So right from day one, we have made sure that staff is deployed in. That is the most important point of our deployment. All our border checkposts. We have covered all the motorable roads of our border checkposts, and we have closed down a few areas to prevent any kind of movement there, and we have deployed staff there. We have three of our out of our main 6 checkposts right now, 3 we are making sure that movement is happening. Other than those areas, other than we have 3 other checkposts which we have closed down permanently to prevent any sort of movement. So we have 2 with Maharashtra, Doda Marg and Patra Devi, and 1 with Karnataka Keri, in which, as you may be aware, there are multi-department staff there. Not only police is there, we have the health department officials to screen the persons who are coming in, and we have the executive magistrate who is, the overall in charge of the movement of any goods vehicle or any person who may be, wanting to get inside, and that is running under the overall coordination of the, deputy collector, in which he is, making sure that everything is well taken care of at the checkpost. We have the application developed by the IT department of Goa, in which the record of all goods vehicles are being kept in order to monitor their, when they are coming inside and when they are coming outside, whether the same person is coming inside and whether the same person is going outside. That is also being checked, by the CCTV camera, and the details which are being taken in by the IT application which is being used at all the checkposts. So at our main checkposts, you can get an impression that we have very well coordinated interdepartmental setup there, in which it is being made sure that no sort of unauthorized movement takes place, and a proper checking of every vehicle takes place to prevent any person who can unauthorizedly enter from the main checkpost. Other than the main checkposts, we have as I told you, there are small motorable roads which have access to Maharashtra. So either we have closed them down or we have deployed staff there. There will be more than, I cannot, on the top of my head get an exact figure onto it, but there are a lot many of them. And at other areas in which, they are not motorable roads, in which, there is some kacha rasta or something like that, we have either closed them down or we have done something so that the movement does not take place, and again we have deployed staff there. We have made use of the, Google Maps. We have analyzed it. All senior officers have analyzed it in order to check whether whatever is the possible entry is being covered or not. But other than that, as you said, that it's a very important area of concern. So we made sure that we have held meetings with our officers have held meetings with the locals of these bordering villages, because as you said, there is a sort of, especially in the Maharashtra side, both these villages are very close by. So we have told the elders in the villages to make sure that if they get any information about anyone or anything, any kind of movement taking place, they share with us. We have taken them into confidence for this, which is again having a force multiplier effect for us. They have been our eyes and ears in this. So this has really helped us in making sure that the borders are well manned, and this movement, unauthorized movement, is something which is very well controlled.
SP Utkrist Prasoon is saying that other than monitoring the authorized checkpost, Goa Police is in coordination with panchayats and villagers are keeping tight vigil on the any border area. With camera person Swapnil Tari, Mukesh Kumar for Prudent.